Good evening, Miss. These are the list of items that I made. First and foremost, I will start off with drum. This I made out of paint pan. So I paint pan and I use fabrics and make them fluffy and nice up here, and then I press down and made a base at top here. So this drum can be used for drama class, and age group can be from 5 upwards. And the next thing that I have is my 2 ropes. 1, 2. These I made from pieces of cloths. I combined them together. So this can be used for skipping, of course, in PE, and even recess. Students can use it, double dutch, and the list goes on. Ranges of age group that can use the skipping rope would be 6-year-old go up. And here is my netball hoop. So this is used in netball game, of course, and other games. And I made this from cardboard. And the age group can be from 7 up. So this can be used for PE class, to be exact. And here are my 6 meal bags. Yes, these are my 6 meal bags. So these can be used for substitution for balls. So students can toss it around, and it is a very fun activity that they can do in class. Not only for PE but other classes as well. So the beanbag can be used for age group 4 upward. And here are my stocking balls that I have, 6. So what I use to make these were old pieces of fabric that I use, and of course stocking to make the ball. So this can use for PE class, to be exact, and the age group is from 4 upward. Oh, and these that I made it out of pieces of cloth that I sewed together, and I put stone in it, and rice, yes, stone and rice. And these are my 6 cone markers. They are used in football and even track and field as well. And the age group that use these can be from 6-year-old upward. So apart from PE class that this can be used for, the cone markers can use as well for representation. For example, in social study class can be used for demonstration of differentiate between different types of planets. So each cone could have different colors representing different planets. So I made these out of cartridge paper, and for the base I made it out of cardboard. And these are my relay baton. I made these out of cartridge papers, and these are used for sports such as track and field, mostly relays. So, for example, students can use these for sports day, for PE class as well, and the age group that can use it from 6 year old upwards. And this is my netball paper, and I made this out of cartridge paper, sorry. And the GK meaning goalkeeper. So this is worn when playing netball, to be exact. And this is for PE class. And the age group that can wear these ranging from 6 year old upwards. And here is my paddle. This is using ping pong game. This I made out of board. This also can be used for badminton as well. So the this is used for PE class, and the age group rather, can use this from 5 year old upwards. Even in recess time, they can use this to play outside as well. And this beautiful guitar is my bass guitar. This is used in music class, so students can learn to play the bass and while learning. This can also be used in other classes like language arts or even social study class. Students can learn while creating a song or so, or even a skit in class by using guitar to learn. And this age group can be from 6 upwards. This is my tennis racket. This is used in tennis, of course, and I made this from wood and cords, as you can see, for the interior. So this is used for game for different age groups. Can be from 7 upwards. And these are my bats that I use for cricket. So this students can learn the game of cricket in PE class or even involving in sports at the school. So this activity or this um can use for age group 7 upwards, and I made these out of boards. This is my beautiful mat, exercise mat for a 4 year old. So students can use this to exercise. For example, they can use this in PE class or even a class, for example, language arts class, social studies class. They can just relax, exercise their bodies before doing a particular lesson in class. And I made these from crocus back, chicken back rather, and getting old pieces of fabric and combining it together. And here are my swashes that I made. My 12 swashes that I made. So these can be used for good achievements. So for example, this can be used in PE class, social study class, even science class for students who have accomplished well. It can be from first to fifth place. And this ranges from 3-year old to even 12-year old for good attendance or good effort or so. So they basically get praise for good work. And I made these out of cartridge paper, as you can see. Yes. And these are my flags, my flea flags. Three: yellow, red, and white. So basically, these are used for football regarding to rules of the game and other games as well. These can be used for. And apart from PE games, these can also be used in social study class as relates to differentiating different types of countries. So students can use these on different cartridge paper and draw on it to represent different countries. So I made these out of cardboard, as you can see, and cartridge paper, of course. And last but not least is my whistle. I tried to make it have a particular sound, but apparently it wasn't getting there. It wasn't getting there at all. So I made this out of the Arizona can and cut it. So whistle, of course, can be used for all games: football, netball, track and field. Yes, its ranges of sports are numerous. So this can be used in PE for any offenses, rules, or whatever. So this basically can even be used by a 6-year old or upwards. And that is basically the end of my presentation. So thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed.